Peace, family. We about to deal with the study of the Melanesian and Polynesian islands, and I'm gonna show you how they came to the America and prove to you, no matter where you at, if you black, you still an African. Jah power, be king. Get free or die. If he is the head to wear the crown. Family, like this video. Like the video. Subscribe to King Jah Power. Go over there to the throne of King Jah Power. We just dropped a brand new video. Shannon Sharp, 90% Nigerian. Guess who mad? Pseudo-Americans. Go over there and watch that video and drop a like on it. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, like I told people over there on the throne before we go any further. In 2024, everything going to change. Every now and then, I'm going to come tap in over here on King Jah Power. Okay? But I'm giving the throne back to the elders. In other words, the videos, that y'all originally came with, that's what we going back to. Okay? So I want y'all to know that and majority of my time is going to be spent over there on God Jah Power page, and it's going to be basically music, in my travels and whatnot. That's where, we going to West Africa and all that. That's going to be on the God Jah Power page. So make sure you go subscribe to my brand new channel, God Jah Power. Period. Okay? Again, like this video. So, let's deal with some science today, family. Let's deal with some science, because I'm finna take these niggas and drop some bombs on their head. For real, you know how I'm coming. Now, today we gonna start out with archaeology. Means the study of bones and the comparison studies of both human and animal material. Okay? See, I deal with science. See, them other groups, they can't deal with science because what they believe, science say otherwise. Okay? Which I'm going to prove right here today. And you can go get any one of them and see if they can, debunk this information. Okay? Okay? Now, so not only, did we come, in through, to the Americas from North Africa into the Atlantic, into the Central and South America, but we also came into the, Easter Island. We came all the way up to Southern California. You understand what I'm saying? See, we was coming into the Americas the both ways. Okay, but that today is not exactly what that's about. It's a piece of it. Because we about to study these, do some archaeology right quick. All right? So, the first skull y'all see right there is an African. Okay, and this is important. That's why I wanted to do this part first, because I got a small video in here too about this topic. Okay, and so the first head you see is the African man. The second head you see is an Asian. Okay, the third head you see is a European, and you could just, without even getting under a microscope, you could already see plenty of differences between the African, Asian, and a European. You understand what I'm saying? That it's science now, okay? It's science now, because I'm going to pull up in a minute with that hot shit. Now, so, now, I'm about to pull up another slide where y'all can see it from the front, and it showed a little better. There we go. So now, you can see the difference from the side, but now you can see the differences from the front. You understand what I'm saying? So the African is the first skull, the Asian is the second skull, and the European is the third skull. King, why you got all these skulls up here? Because I'm about to show you that the people from Melanesia and Polynesia are African people. Again, no matter where you come from, if you black, you still an African. Okay? Because the video I'm going to show, I'll give y'all a quick, glimpse into what I'm going to show in a little bit. It's going to show that the African skull and the people from Melanesia and Polynesia skulls match. Okay? They're going to do a comparative study between the African and Melanesia and Polynesia to a Native American. Okay? And I ain't going to spoil it for you. I'm going to bring it up in a minute. That's why I brought up the archaeology first, so y'all can see. You understand what I'm saying? But you can clearly see the differences in these skulls. See? But remember the African skull and that Native American skull. Remember that, that Asian skull. So, look right here. Let's get into the information. We got a little bit of reading to do. Melanesians are predominantly an indigenous inhabitant of Melanesia and in areas stretching far as New Guinea all the way to the Fijian Islands. Okay? Most speak one of many languages of the Austrian language family. Okay? Especially the ones in the Oceanic branch or one of the many related families of Papua New Guinea languages, okay? Which is like a click language, a pop language, like that. You understand what I'm saying? Which we know that that's African. You understand what I'm saying? The Khoisan speak that same language right now in Namibia. Now, there are several Creole, of the region, such as Pushin, Hara, Motu, Solomon Islands, Pingin, and Bissam Islands, and Papa Marilake. And so, what is it saying? That the language of these people is still fundamentally African, okay, with the click and pop language. You understand? And you can see them right here. You can clearly see that these is a predominantly an African people, okay, still to this very day. And I ain't talk about just because the black skin. We talk about the study of the bones. Now, hold up. Right here, boom. So you see, again, you can see that these people, they got the 9 ether hair. And I always stressed it because African people, the only people on the planet with nappy hair. Okay? Period. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way, which I'm going to prove in a minute, and I'm going to show you where these people came from. There's no way that this man cannot be an African. You cannot have black skin, nappy hair, and then call yourself an Indian. Stop it. That just can't happen. See what I'm saying? If you listen, when you go up to the hair shops in America, right? The posters on the front is not of Indians or white people. Why? Because they all got straight hair. See, the hair shops is built, you understand, and geared towards African people. Period. So what are you talking about? You don't see white women going to no hair shop and shopping. You understand? Not buying no hair. Okay? That's geared toward black people. It ain't called African hair, okay, because it's made in Africa or the shit nappy. You understand? It's called African hair because that's who they selling it to. Understand what I'm saying? So in other words, the world know who you is. Okay? The world know who you is. Even if you don't. You understand what I'm saying? So I got you. I got you today. We about to crank up in a minute. Again, you can see these some type of royal Africans. You understand what I'm saying? Some royal Africans, that's done went, and set up a colony in Asia. And all over Asia. India, you understand? Indonesia, you understand what I'm saying? Angkor Thom, all of that. Easter Island, all of that belong to black people. Period. African people. Let's get it right. Because we say black, where the hell is black land at? Don't nobody know. So African people. You understand? Because you got to, in order to have a history, you got to have land. Somebody show me where black land is. Okay then. I don't want to hear it. Look, again. And I got to show you the people first. You understand what I'm saying? Now these just like any other brothers and sisters in America, in Jamaica, in Papua New Guinea, or on the African continent somewhere. See? One people. You understand? One people. It ain't no this group, that group, this group, that group. No. We did not grow up thinking that black people were some type of all these separate people. That's a lie that just came out about 5 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So don't follow the trends, man. Stay on the path of truth. You understand? Don't let them lead you astray. Don't let them do that to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you going to be punished just like the person that's teaching lies going to be punished. See? You think you getting away with it. because you worship vanity. You understand what I'm saying? You think you're getting away, but you're not. You're going to have to pay for them sins that you commit. See? On your own people. And that's why a lot of y'all is afraid of the metaphysical world, because you've been out here spinning, grinning, and sinning. Period. Goofy ass. But you can see, these are still African. And they know it. These people, Renoko Rashidi went over there with the Bantu tribe. You got a Bantu tribe in Africa and in Asia. Okay? Majority of the tribe that's in Asia got the same names as the tribes in Africa. The Hama and shit. All of that. See what I'm saying? All of that is in Asia too. And so Renoko Rashidi went over there. He was like, I'm from America, but I'm an African. He said, the Bantu man say, I'm an African too. You understand what I'm saying? So they proud of their Africans. You understand what I'm saying? You got people in America that's ashamed of being African, so they try to change the whole world to fit in their little small myopic view. You understand what I'm saying? And they ain't never left off their corner. Ain't never left off their corner. And so, again, you see our people predominantly still are African. Right? Boom. So let me read this right here. See, got to bring up the science real quick. Now look. From the heavens once brightened the Pacific for over 2,000 years. Most anthropologists and paleontologists, right, and archaeologists around the world generally believe that human beings evolved on the continent of Africa from 3 to 5 million years ago. Okay? We talk about Homo sapiens sapien, not no tool man, not no Peking man, not no damn cheddar man. Okay? The African man, which is the original man. I know none of them other prehistoric humans. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about the original Homo sapiens sapien, which human beings are today. And they eventually spread from Africa into Europe, Asia, and then into Pacifics, and then finally the Americas. You understand? There it is right there. You understand what I'm saying? There it is right there. Period. Period. So in the time these black African settlers developed a very advanced society that sent navigation to explore around the world. Okay? Period. And so I don't want to see. That's why they try to hide the African history. Because if they told you the real African history, it make everybody else's history look small. Because you can't be greater than the person that was there first. You understand what I'm saying? That was there first, like the Olmec. He an African. He not no Native American. You understand what I'm saying? So the Native Americans followed the blueprint of the Olmec. And the Olmec came from Nubia, okay, Ethiopia and Egypt, right? And we know this for a fact because we got the maps, okay? We got the maps. This is how the Moors came, 5,000 years later in the 1300s with Marco Polo and Christopher Columbus now, from those same Nubian maps. Now, okay, we got some more right here. Said, setting aside their bigotry, okay, the southern settlers hit upon a fact which is studied, ignored by modern anthropologists and historians. The native of Hawaiian American 50 states were black people. Okay? So the peoples are all over the world were originally black, coming up out of Africa. See, this is what, African people in America can't understand. That all peoples come from Africa. Period. You can't be black and be not an African. That's impossible. When Africa is the throne from which you came. Okay? In the 50 states of America were black people whose ancestral roots extend back to the continent of Africa. The story of the Black Hawaiians is one of the most tragic modern times. It's a tale of adventure and Jeetli paradise that turned into a cultural nightmare. It is the America's best kept secret. We must venture into the antiquity to learn the roots of the Black Hawaiians, which is Africa. Okay, let me read that little part again so you will know. 50 states of America were black people whose ancestral roots extended all the way back to the continent of Africa. Okay, so I don't want to hear that. Now, hold up. Now, this video I'm about to show y'all, right? Because we've been talking about Melanesia, Polynesia, those parts of Southern Asia, right? And them traveling, all the way down the Easter Island, all the way up into Southern California, Mexico, in the northern states of South America, right? And so they found the body, okay, of one of these, a 9,000-year-old skeleton of an African in Southern California, okay, that came from Melanesia and Polynesia, okay, that originally came from Africa. Okay, tracing it all the way back. Now, they about to do a study, okay, of this, the osteology, okay, which is the study of bones. They about to take an African Polynesian skull and, they think it's going to try to match it with a Native American. Let's see what happens. Like this video.
Differences here. What makes these two different from each other? I mean, I can see some subtle things, but help me out.
This one, Kennewick Man, is much longer and narrow than the Native American one. He also has this projecting mid-face. This face projects forward, whereas this one is more or less straight up and down. The cheekbones aren't nearly as wide. You see that there?
Okay, yeah.
And the face is much longer here than it is in Kennewick Man. Okay.
Longer face. Now, the big question for me is, do we have Polynesian features here, and is there a connection with ancient Polynesian?
Well, there are 63 measurements we do on the skull. The statistical analysis makes Kennewick Man closest to Polynesians of all the peoples of the world.
To the layman, the differences between the skulls are subtle, but the Kennewick Man skull and the Native American skull are different.
See?
When you compare them, Kennewick Man's face is longer, it juts out forward, and the cheeks are wider. But when you compare Kennewick Man's skull to a Polynesian skull, the results are scientifically striking in their similarity.
See?
From the high-tech 3D printer to the low-tech canoe.
So, you just seen it. You understand what I'm saying? The African Polynesian skull, okay, don't match with no Native American. So, if you black, you were African. I don't want to hear no British words talking about some indigenous and all of that goofy shit. No. Because it's more than just DNA. See, they go further than DNA right there. You could take them skulls and put the African skull, the black man's skull, up against the Native American skull. It do not match. They in the laboratory. You at home on the couch. You at home on the couch. You understand what I'm saying? But when the guy go get the information, okay, and put it up in your face, you want to turn the video. You want to cower away. You understand what I'm saying? I'll go down there and start arguing in the comments. Ain't no arguing with this right here. Can you see? Can you hear? You understand what I'm saying? That shit do not match. And I just showed you the black African Polynesians that came from Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And so the osteology say that black people ain't no damn indigenous, Native American, whatever you talking about. That not you. Rewind this part of the video, because I got to go. Now, we tried praying, and bathing 20 times a day, even pretending to drink the blood and the flesh of some dead white guy, maybe it's just time we return to our roots. You understand what I'm saying? See, you want to pretend and play around. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of going back to your roots, what you originally came from, which I just showed you. But instead of you doing that, this what you out here doing. Yo, what is you doing? See, these two was cut from the same cloth. They purchased, okay, at Joanne Fabric Store. You understand? I.e., Amazon. You understand what I'm saying? Amazon. You understand what I'm saying? They getting that shit off the internet. You understand what I'm saying? And both communities, you understand, is guilty of impersonation of the first people that we call Indians, the red man. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all impersonating, and that's illegal in this country. See what I'm saying? You perpetrating the fraud. You perpetrating the fraud. You understand? Because I just traced it back for you. I just traced it back for you through the osteology. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody come up here and do the study of the osteology when it come to this topic right here. You understand what I'm saying? Period. So stop faking. You out there faking with this shit on your head. You understand? Trying to act like you got down some type of chief, you know, blue moon and all of that. Nah. And then, you know, these Europeans does, you know, out there trying to do the rain dance. Man, get out of here, man. I seen somebody last night, and I'm going to show y'all the video. They was asking, you know, white people, what's your coach? They couldn't even answer the damn because they ain't got no coach. You understand? They history ain't nothing but blood and shit. You understand? Killing off the people with the coach. He could have learned some culture from the peoples that was with the coach. Africans, you know, Indians. They got the coach. He ain't got none. He could have learned some, but he chose genocide instead. See? And you got both groups out here, even though the Indians is still out here perpetrating the fraud. See what I'm saying? Blacks and whites out here trying to pretend like they some goddamn Indians. Even these little mixed breeds. Now look, see, so we come full circle. Unity is stronger than a nuclear weapon. Say it again, King. Unity is stronger than a nuclear weapon. Stop listening to these niggas that's out here trying to cause division. Because they ain't got half the science that I got. Obviously, if you two, you know, try to hold back the information that I'm giving you, and you two spread the information that they giving you, well, what they giving you ain't nothing. If Frosty agree with that information, which he do, that's why he let them get out here and, you know, he throw that shit way out there. But when we come up here with the truth, the black history for real, he gonna do everything in his power to keep y'all from trying to see it. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm coming with the science. I'm coming with real science. See? It's an agenda in that. Family, yo, like this video. See, you don't like this video. Go over there to the throne and go watch the video I just done over there and give it a like. Give this one a like. And I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Drop power. Beat. King.